media in response to our presentations. Let me read a few questions and see how we respond to that. Because the interactive session will be only on Zoom and not on Facebook. So those who are now on Facebook, maybe they could get these answers. One question is, there is no any update on mobile ID and immune app which is submitted to MOH. Since 1 month, I request the Indian Embassy to do the needful. I don't know whether you have seen some media reports that there were 80,000 registrations, of which 10,000 have been cleared, rejected, and 14,000 has been approved. So that leaves with around 55,000, which is more than 50% of the 60% of the cases not responded to yet. That means it is the process we could. So, and I would feel, personally I feel that you should feel happy that you are not in the 10,000 group which is rejected ones, rather you are in the waiting group. So we could, and it would depend on many factors, the clearance. One, there are a large number of registrations being made. So it would take time. This is to be handled by our Ministry of Health and other authorities concerned. There is a multiple process, I am told, is involved in this. So it would take time. We cannot expect that it should all be done in a few days' time. That is one. Second, it also depends on the clearances are given depending on the number of passengers that would be allowed in the airport at any particular given day. So the number is not that many because it is just opening up, and we should be thankful that it is opening up. So if your name is not, if you haven't received a rejection, you should be on the side of happiness rather than on the side of worry. Then another question is that I learned from the news that many vaccine registrations are rejected by the authorities. Yes, that is correct. That's what I also understand. Because they look at the vaccination, they look at validity of the civil ID, the residence permit, whether there are several other factors are looked into, like whether there are any court cases, whether there are any other issues involved, including also in some cases even the consent of the sponsors are being sought. So it depends whether your business has been closed down. There are certain cases the business has been closed down. And it has happened because the economic situation was not very good in the past. So it depends on a lot of factors, whether your case is rejected or is pending at this stage, depending on many factors that decision is taken and conveyed. So the fact that 14,000 of them has got clearance is a good sign. I would recommend, as I said before, that don't get panic. Wait for it. We will see. We are in touch with the DGCA, we are in touch with MOH, we are in touch with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs on each of these things. Gents, anyone, someone is asking, anyone got a clearance from MOH? I submitted 1 month, still not reply. As I said, yes, there are people who have informed us that they got clearances, they got the green signal, and there are people who haven't got it. So, what about the age group between 12 to 17 years? Since they don't vaccinate this group in India, yes, there is an issue. We are in touch with the authorities. Today also we have discussed it, but some of them will fall in the category of the children who are given exemption. So, but this needs further clarification. As I said, in the next few days, once it starts operational, we will come to more details and we will keep you informed. Sir, can you explain is we have to quarantine in another country for 14 days, then deport to Kuwait? Is any schedule for this? Kindly encourage us updates. Okay. The understanding is that there is no quarantine in third countries. That is as of now. Okay. Nowhere it is confirmed. We are in touch with the DGCA, but the understanding as of now is that there is no quarantine in third countries. But there is travel through third countries. Is the understanding as of now. Am I right? Yeah. So if there are further developments, we will let you know. As I said, I am in touch with the DGCA, the airlines, and other authorities, and we have, of course, these numbers which we have. If you need any further clarifications, you can always be in touch with us. I think these are some of the representative questions which came up in the Facebook, which I thought I will answer at this stage and see how it goes. At the end of the day, I feel satisfied and happy that from August 1st, there is a change in the condition that there is the entry is now allowed one way or the other. So let us see how we take that forward and put that into maximum use. Thank you.
I would now like to thank all our viewers on Facebook, because we would be discontinuing our live feed on Facebook, but we'll continue our session with the esteemed guest on our virtual platform. So we will now open our session to question answers. As per standard practice, I would request you to use to raise your hand virtually, that is, and we will give you permission to unmute yourself, and you can go ahead with your queries. Well, the first query of the day is from Ms. Ila Tulidua. Can you please unmute yourself and ask your query, please? Ms. Ila. Okay, we will move on to the next person, Mr. Nitesh Kumar. Can you please unmute yourself and ask your query? Hello? Yes, please go ahead.
Can I speak in Hindi?
Yes, please.
Okay, मेरा डाउट है अभी मैं रजिस्ट्रेशन किया है वैक्सीनेशन कुवैत ऐप में, तो हम लोगों को कैसे पता चलता है वो रजिस्टर हुआ है या नहीं हुआ है, प्रॉपरली हुआ है?
अच्छा, आपको जब आप रजिस्टर करेंगे उसके उपरांत ना तुरंत ही आपको एज ए पॉपअप मैसेज रजिस्ट्रेशन कंप्लीट सक्सेसफुली वाला मैसेज आता है. इनफैक्ट इवन जब आप मॉडिफाई करते हो सक्सेसफुल मॉडिफिकेशन वाला मैसेज भी आपको तुरंत दिख जाता है वहीं पे. सक्सेसफुल मॉडिफिकेशन वाला मैसेज भी आपको शायद अगर आपने गौर नहीं किया और अगर आपने विंडो क्लोज कर दिया है तो शायद आपको नहीं दिखा होगा. ये भी एक पॉसिबिलिटी है. अगर आपने विंडो क्लोज कर दिया है तो शायद आपको नहीं दिखा होगा. The next question is from Miss Kavya. The next question. Miss Kavya, please unmute yourself and go ahead with your query.
Good evening, sir.
Please unmute yourself.
Actually, this recent new certificate is issued by COVID site. So, ये सर्टिफिकेट सब हम लोग अपलोड कर दिया. पुराना वाला हम लोग जो फर्स्ट सर्टिफिकेट था और फर्स्ट डोज सर्टिफिकेट था और सेकंड डोज फाइनल सर्टिफिकेट वो निकल के हम लोग नया सर्टिफिकेट उसमें अपलोड कर दिया. अभी वो सर्टिफिकेट करने में उसमें पासपोर्ट नंबर कुछ भी नहीं आ रहा है. वो सेकंड डोज सर्टिफिकेट को वही डिटेल्स आ रहा है. उसमें पासपोर्ट नंबर कुछ भी नहीं आ रहा है. वो सेकंड डोज सर्टिफिकेट को वही डिटेल्स.
अगर आपका सवाल ये है कि आपने अपलोड कर दिया है और आपकी सर्टिफिकेट में पासपोर्ट नहीं है एंड उससे आप अगर परेशान हैं तो कोविन एप्लीकेशन में वन टाइम मॉडिफिकेशन का ऑप्शन है, जिससे आप अपना पासपोर्ट नंबर इंक्लूड करके दोबारा से वो सर्टिफिकेट जनरेट कर सकते हैं, एंड देन आप उसको फिर से कुवैत मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ हेल्थ के पोर्टल पे अपडेट कर सकते हैं. The next question is from Miss Amina. Miss Amina, please unmute yourself and go ahead with your query.
Hi, thank you so. My question is, my 7-year-old son who's stuck in India for all these months, and I know they of age group between 12 and 17, but I like the exemption in India and the vaccines here, or the working on allowing to let them the vaccine.
Shall I? Right. If you have not already sent us an email on this, please do so. We have received such queries before, and as Ambassador had mentioned in his remarks, we have taken up all these issues with the concerned authority. We'd be happy to take up your case as well. Thank you. The next question is from Mr. Mahmood Rafiq. Mr. Mahmood, please unmute yourself and ask your query, please.
The ambassador for such an informative session. My query here is, when we submit the documentation for me and my wife for the second dose, it says that you will be receiving an email notification within 3 days and you have successfully registered. But is there any time frame, minimum or maximum, within which we expect a response from Ministry of Health?
Okay, this question has already been answered by Ambassador when he informed all of you the latest statistics on the number of registrations that are pending for processing at Ministry of Health. So we do not have any such time frame at the moment. So we may have to wait for the processing to be completed. We have taken up this issue as well with the concerned authorities, for your kind information.
Okay, thank you so much.
The next question is from Mr. Bijo Paul. Mr. Paul, please unmute yourself and go ahead with your query.
Good evening, sir.
Please, go ahead.
I am coming on a new visa. I don't have any civil ID. So how could I register in the MOH app?
Okay. Hello? Yeah. I'm getting these queries that there are new visas issued. Yes, it is a very welcome step. The new visas are being issued in many selected categories, particularly for some specialized skills. There is shortage. I have seen that visas are being issued, which is a very, very welcome step. But what we are looking at is that the procedure for travel also need to be arranged and tied up by the company concerned. If there is a company visa which is given to you, which is 18, then you need to work with the company and to get you here. So they will explain to you the process, because I have seen and I have worked with the companies to get a few people here on new visa. So I have seen it. It is happening, and the companies know how to do it. The embassy will not be able to directly do that for you, but the employer who has given you a visa will help you do it. Thank you.
The next question is from Miss Fatima Bohra. Miss Fatima, please unmute yourself.
Hello, sir.
Miss Fatima, please unmute yourself.
Sir, hello.
Or probably, yeah. Please go ahead.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please go ahead.
ये शील का सर्टिफिकेट स्कैन नहीं हो रहा था, ये QR कोड स्कैन नहीं हो रहा सर, इसके लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा?
इस मुद्दे पे भी एम्बेसडर सर ने अपने जो है रिमार्क्स में ये बात पेश की थी कि क्यूआर कोड स्कैनिंग अभी एक वर्क इन प्रोग्रेस है। कुछ केसेस में वो स्कैन हो पाया है, हमने खुद इसको यहाँ पे एम्बेसी में टेस्ट किया था। कुछ केसेस में स्कैन हो पा रहा है, कुछ केसेस में नहीं हो पाया है। तो ये वाला इशू भी हम डिस्कस कर रहे हैं विद ऑल कंसर्न अथॉरिटीज। Thank you. Next question is from Miss Shamim. Next question is from Miss Shamim.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Mr. Yes, good evening. Please go ahead.
I just want to ask, sir, me and my many colleagues, I think more than 20 colleagues in India, stuck in India, who came on leave, want to return back to Kuwait. And we have uploaded our fully Covishield vaccine certificate on MO website. But sir, how is possible none of them get any reply from MO? And it's passed more than 1 month. None of them reply from MO.
Yeah, thank you for your question. We have just answered that question when we said there are more than 50,000 registrations which are still being processed by the concerned authorities here. So we have to be patient. We have taken up this matter. So please wait for confirmatory email from the concerned authorities. The next question is from Mr. Ashraf. Mr. Ashraf, please unmute yourself and go ahead with the query.
Hi, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, you are. Please go ahead.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are. Please go ahead. Mr. Ashraf?
Sir, we have vaccinated second dose, but we have the certificate issued by state government. State government is the Kerala. So is that okay to upload state government certificate? And is there any issue in the QR code?
No, you can upload. We have many Indian nationals who have approached us saying they have uploaded either one of the two certificates. So you can safely use that certificate. Thank you. The next question is from Mr. Hari. Mr. Hari, please unmute yourself and go ahead with your query. Mr. Hari, please unmute yourself and go ahead with your query. It's 4:38. We've exceeded. Hari?
Because it is the same kind of question, there is no point.
Well, we'll go to the next person, Mr. Sunil. Mr. Sunil, please unmute yourself. Mr. Sunil, please unmute yourself. Okay, Mr. Arjun Rajagopal. Mr. Rajagopal, please unmute yourself and go ahead with your query. Mr. Rajagopal, please unmute yourself.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Please go ahead.
Yeah, sir, I'm having a valid 18 visa, and my wife is under my visa. She's under family visa. So she left Kuwait 6 months back for her delivery, and now she can't enter because my son is not having a new visa. So she's having valid visa. So is there any possible way to issue a new visa for my newborn?
You want to answer, sir? Shall I? So, yes. So we are getting such questions from our nationals on how do they get new visas for accompanying family members. Currently, the concerned authorities are have not clarified the process or the start date for issuing such visas. So the answer is no at the moment. Yes, we have taken up this matter and will continue to follow up with the concerned authorities. Thank you. The next, so we'll take two more questions. The first of those is from Ms. Meriska.
Yes, hello.
Yes, please go ahead with your query.
So, as dependents, I want to know if we can use our parents' number for registration on WhatsApp, or do we have to get a new one for it?
So, you want to use your parents' number?
I've used my parents' number for the registration, but I don't know if I should get a new number or is it possible to use the parents' number for the registration?
There's no such restriction on, whether you can use a number of your friend or family member. So as long as it's valid and it serves the purpose of you being able to register and receive the necessary communication, we don't see any problem with that.
Because my spouse is registered on the same number for the vaccination, so I don't know if it will be a hindrance with our registration.
Okay, so 2 members are registered on the same number.
Let us get a clarification.
Yes. Yes, we will try and seek a clarification on this, and if you can write to us, please send us an email at info.kuwait@mea.gov.in. I repeat, info.kuwait@mea.gov.in. Thank you. This will be the last question that we will take today. Mr. Sri Kumar, please kindly unmute yourself and go ahead with your query. Mr. Sri Kumar. Okay, we'll move on to the next person, Mr. Amir Moiz Gulam.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening, please go ahead.
Yeah, my question is, actually I'm in Dubai right now and I have been stranded here since past 6 months. I'm on a visit visa and I have been approaching the hospitals and clinics across UAE, but I'm not able to get vaccinated. Even I called the Indian embassy in UAE, but there was no help from there. So how can I resolve this matter? I mean, how can I get vaccinated?
Why are you stranded in Dubai?
One of the options that you can explore is to go back to India, take the vaccination, and then try traveling back to Kuwait.
I know it's not a very satisfactory answer, but see, these are difficult.
Mike.
See, I know that is not a very satisfactory answer to say that you go back to India and get your vaccine done. But unfortunately, we are in such a situation that there is a great element of unpredictability. I don't know whether you recall that when people get stranded in Dubai, there was advice issued by our embassy in UAE, saying that please, our recommendation is for people to go back to India. But there is so much of unpredictability in third countries. If no country is ready to give vaccines on a visit visa, there is, it needs a special effort, and so a policy decision has to be taken because, these are difficult times. We need to understand that on case by case, on specific requests. This is not the time foreign governments are going to work for the foreign workers. They are not. They have a lot of issues involved. It's a question of life and death when it comes to COVID pandemic. The first priority is to save lives. So there may be 100 concerns of my personal concerns, which is not a priority at this stage for the foreign government at any country. So let us be practical about it. For example, I have started a drive here to get vaccination done for those who are not having civil IDs. We are working with the government. As and when vaccination is done with more and more people, I am told that when maybe when Johnson vaccine comes, it will be given, 1 dose vaccine will be given to people, even those who do not have civil IDs. So, but then the fact remains that those who do not have civil IDs are illegally staying here. So don't expect the government of the foreign country to give priority to such cases. So as when my colleague replied that, better go back to India, I think he this reply comes from his genuine concern that there is a lot of unpredictability even today. We would be the most happy people if you manage to get a vaccine on a visit visa in a foreign country. We would be the happiest. Okay, let us be very clear about it. But can we get it done? I don't think that even if we try, it would be treated as a priority by the foreign government or any government. That's what I wanted to say. I think we conclude today's open house. Thank you for joining us. I know I couldn't give everyone satisfactory answers, but I think you can be rest assured that we are at it. We are following it up. Our WhatsApp numbers 24/7 are available for you, 12 of them. So please do contact us. I conclude by saying that please keep in mind that this is a work in progress. Wait for a few more days to take a decision on booking your tickets.